The purpose of this video is to show you what to do after you've finished completing your OPEC data chart, or excuse me, OPEC country data chart. So first thing I have to say is that all of the information that I have on this chart is things that I've just purely made up for this example. So please do not copy this down. This is just to serve as your reference point. So as you have all these different columns filled out, you need to come back to this page right here under sorting information, and you need to pick a column. And I'm going to choose this number of coup d'etats, number of times the government has been overthrown for the example of this video, just because the numbers are really small. So it says go through each category. A country, a 12 would be the country most impacted by the low price of crude oil. A 1 would be the country least impacted by the low price of crude oil. And we're doing number of coup d'etats. So I know that we're focusing on this right column. So the highest number gets a 12. The second highest number gets an 11. So if I look at the countries in OPEC that have coup d'etats, I kind of scan through and I see that Nigeria, in my made-up scenario, has 9 coup d'etats. And so I put a 12 in the top left corner and I highlight it so that it stands out to me. Then the next highest number gets an 11. So I scan through, 8's the next highest number, and I make 11, and so on. 7 is the next highest number, so it gets a 10. 5 is the next number, so it gets a 9. 4 gets an 8. Eventually, though, you'll notice that sometimes there will be a tie. So if you see Ecuador has 3 coup d'etats, Venezuela has 3 coup d'etats, and so both of those get 7. Just like Iran and Iraq and Libya both have two coup d'etats, and therefore they get 6. So by the end, when you finish a column, you should have a number in the top left-hand corner, and it should be highlighted. If for some reason there's a box that is blank, you can just count that number as 0. Eventually, after you do this for every single column, the next step is for you to then add up the entire row. So for Algeria, pretend I've got all of these boxes up here filled with little numbers that are highlighted. If I add them all up, it might be 128. And I add up Angola's, might be 115. The numbers, their total score, the ones that are the highest, are the 4 countries in OPEC that are affected most by the low price of oil. So I'd look through my numbers after I added up all the rows. The 4 highest one, the one that's the highest, let's pretend it's Algeria. I'd come right here and I'd write Algeria. And then, in your opinion, which countries are impacted most by low price of crude oil? Then right here I'd use the chart to start writing out my facts. So I might say Algeria has a really low GDP per capita and a really low life expectancy. But I would use specific information to fill out this evidence chart down here. If you have questions, ask the people at your table, then raise your hand to see if Mr. Patterson can come by and help you.